Okay, I understand if you're not already subscribed to this channel, if you don't already follow me on Instagram, you might think this video is clickbait, but I promise you, no cap on this one, I was in GQ 3 times this year. If you go to the February issue with Frank Ocean on the cover, I am in page 33. If you go to the March fashion issue, I'm in page 61, and I have a digital spot as well online. So I have a link down below in the description if you want to check it out for proof. But the question is, how did I make that happen? Because I'm not sure if you can tell, but I don't really fit the status quo of these alpha males they put in these high-end magazines. I have a pretty serious dad bod. I don't have like the 6-pack and all that. I'm like 40 pounds overweight, literally. I have an okay face, so how did this even happen? Like, GQ was not even on my radar as a near future thing, but it happened. I'm grateful for it. So in this video, I'm gonna show you exactly what it was like behind the scenes so you can kind of see what the shoot was like. I'm gonna talk about my experience and how people treated me, how they spoke to me, and lastly, how the hell I pulled this off in the first place.
Ooh, I'm a pretty man. Ooh, that's that ugly style.
Alright, so this is how it went down. This photo shoot took place here in Los Angeles where I live, and I shot with 4 other guys that I already knew that are in fashion as well, so that worked out nicely. And on top of that, they let us bring all of our own clothing as well. So when you look at these racks, these are all outfits that we brought ourselves, so we're already comfortable wearing the clothes, and we had a stylist there to help us with like the overall vision of the photo shoot and give us suggestions on like how we should put our fits together. So about an hour after me and my wife get there, we kind of settle in, grab a couple snacks, and then it's time to get my face done. So I never have ever worn makeup before, and I don't think I did makeup this time either. I think she just put like mattifying stuff on my face because I get really shiny around the forehead area. I'm not sure if y'all deal with shiny forehead, but I do, definitely. And then we did group shots, like with all 4 of us guys. So that's the thing you saw, the first thing you see when you go to the first article that's in the February issue, and that was really fun. Again, I knew all these guys. It was already kind of a camaraderie there. It was a very comfortable space, and I have my own clothes on, so they're not trying to like fit a certain style on me, so that was dope. The next thing we did was individual shots. So the first prop they had me play with was like this crocodile covered basketball that was like super luxury, right? So I'm doing like Kamehamehas, they got me laying down, they got me standing up, they got me dribbling this flat basketball. And mind you, I do not play sports. I'm not an athlete. I took all art classes and like theater and stuff like that. If y'all know me, you know this is like very foreign to me, but it was fun. Like, I made the best of that. For my second prop, I used this luxury sneaker box that kind of doubled as like a case for a Remy Martin bottle, and it was kind of a collaboration between Remy Martin and a fashion designer, but I'll get to more of those details later. But the point is, the sneaker box worked out for me and kind of my aesthetic, because I'm more of a sneaker guy than I am a sports guy, more so from like a fashion standpoint. So I think it worked out, and that's the shot that actually made the magazine for the fashion issue in March and in the actual digital spot if you click the link in my bio. Now, how was I treated? I was treated very respectfully. Everybody was cool, everybody was fun. The producer, Nicole, shout out to you, you know I love you so much. It was really, really dope. I really appreciated how everybody treated me. I felt like a real model. I was optimistic about it. I was comfortable because I was bringing my own clothes. I knew a lot of the people there. So the only other factor was, how is the team going to treat me? And they were hella cool. Okay, now let's get into the secrets, the keys on how a regular looking dude like myself got into GQ and how I manifested this opportunity, so to speak. But real quick, let's get into the sneaker of the day. You know I've been doing this lately on my channel. These are the Gats by Oliver Cabell, a way more affordable of the Margiela replica, which actually is a remake of the Adidas ones from the 70s. So the replica wasn't the first one, it's just a really expensive version. This is a way less expensive version with the matching quality. I will link them down below for you if you want to check them out. I like them a lot. Again, not sponsored. I'm just doing this now on my channel because I love sneakers, and I got a blank spot here to my right where shoes are gonna go from now. So there we go. Okay, now here's my GQ origin story. I go to this random event like 3 years ago, like 2016, with my boy George. If you guys know George already from Gents Lounge, he's out here on YouTube as well. You should check out their channel. He took me to a random GQ event. We went there. I actually made a couple friends on the team, one guy in particular. I think a few months later, I was gonna come out to New York, so I hit him up like, hey, I would love to grab coffee or whatever. He said, yeah, come on to the office. I went to the office, and I actually met the whole GQ team, and I happened to bump into the person who ran the whole Insiders program. And the Insiders program were all their influencers. But at the time, all those people, all those guys they had were suity guys. All the influencers were like super dapper and they wore suits. If you know my style, I'm very smart street, like smart casual, but I never ever wear suits. So I just thought I didn't belong because I was more of a sneaker guy. I did not have a big following, literally just left Snapchat that I used to work at, and I just wanted to see what we could do together, more so like on the digital marketing, consulting, strategy tip. It wasn't really on the fashion thing, but after we really got to know each other and she heard my story, she invited me to be a GQ insider, y'all. Like, you don't know how surprising that was because I already counted myself out in my head. And that taught me to just be more optimistic about stuff. Even if you don't qualify, like I had smaller following than everybody they featured. I didn't look like anybody they featured. I didn't dress like anybody they featured before, but she wanted me to be a part of their insider program. And I actually got like 1 gig from that 6 months later. I did like a GQ Gap collab thing on Instagram, and that was really cool. And ever since then, I've been cool with the team, but we haven't really worked together since then. It was like a good 2 years. And even from that coffee, like that lady left the company, a new person stepped up in her place, and I was still on GQ's radar for this opportunity a few months later. You never know what can happen if you put yourself out there, if you email the right person, you sit down and have a coffee, you know, have a phone conversation, whatever the case may be. You want to put yourself out there because you don't know what doors that can open for you, even years later. And in case you missed that video, I already put out one on how to get brand deals in 2019, how to reach out to brands, how to build relationships, how to set yourself up for success. So if you have not seen that video, I put a little card out here and I'll link it down below for you. And that really concludes this video. If this video brought you any kind of value, make sure to give your guy a thumbs up. It does help out my channel a ton. And if you haven't subscribed here yet, this is the best mix you're gonna find between the technical side of social media, content creation, how to take better outfit photos, and everything on the fashion side. So you're gonna find smart casual style, how to dress up sneakers, confidence, all that good stuff. So if that sounds good to you, make sure you subscribe. And yeah, thank you for your time, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.